had to get it all out before.
The last one we banged on it a lot, and it was like, ugh, like every time it was
Really?
like peaking.
I want our people at home to really just like have a problem listening to this.
Yeah.
A problem with listening to this.
Restart. Where's your memory card for that?
Huh?
Oh yeah. Oh man, I formatted one of them, but I don't know which one it was. Shoot. Format it before you start recording. We didn't format it last time.
I didn't? Oh, I forgot.
Just don't forget.
Avila.
Because that one might be filled up. I don't know which one is which. I formatted one of them, and I don't know if it's that one. So just go to format. You know how to do it, right?
Yeah, and then you format, yes.
Yeah. Just go to that and make sure you format it, because that one it might be filled up with last week's podcast. Okay. We ready? We ready to
Is
go?
Avila not ready?
No.
No, I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready.
And
If we put this on Gus, it would look like one of those like British soldier hats on him.
yeah, it would. You should put it on his tail so that he's
He
like,
has like a nubby tail.
yeah, and it's like fat, like a little raccoon tail or something.
Nah, his tail
Or you
is
should
really
show it to
long.
him, and then he'll be like, start crying. Get it?
Brother.
'Cause
No,
it's-
Gus. Yeah,
a dead
I
cat.
get it. Are you just gonna leave that there?
Sure. Where I put it on that?
Okay. We don't have water bottles. I don't think there's any in there. Oh shit. Yeah, I don't want to drink those. Those cost money. Never mind, we'll just have to talk about our throats will just be really dry.
Water!
It's a good SpongeBob. You do a good...
It's fun earlier too.
I don't remember
I
that.
don't remember that. Is that what you were doing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, your SpongeBob reference is too specific.
Whatever.
It's too.
Yours is super... He says that in one episode.
Yeah, he does it. He does mine in every episode. He goes, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Most
no,
episodes.
he just does it in the episode when he's getting his driver license. I'm ready. I'm
No.
ready to get
No,
my driver's license.
he does that also in the very first episode where he gets hired at the Krusty Krab.
Yeah.
Does he?
He says it a lot, dude.
Mine's more like general. Yours
That's
is-
why when they like when
But
they're
yours
looking for
is-
SpongeBob because he's hiding from Sandy and they like smash him that little cube guy to look like him and he holds him up. He goes, "I'm ready, I'm ready," and that's it. And he goes, "That's not SpongeBob. Besides, SpongeBob's yellow." And some guy holds up like a yellow square cereal box and he goes, "I found Square Bob." Like, that show's funny, man.
That show is funny.
Lots of good memories with that show.
For so long.
Yeah, it has, but like rightfully so. I think it's held its torch of creativity for a while. We'll sync it up at that. It's like me trying to almost barf in the car today. That's gross.
We're back again. Another week.
Welcome to the Border Life Podcast. Week 9! Right?
8.
8?
Yeah.
Podcast 9.
No, 8.
8?
Yeah.
Because last week was week 7. You're right.
8 normally does come after 7.
Ah, I'm a film major. I don't got to know no math. I seem like an idiot. I don't even know. I don't listen to them.
Yeah.
That would be. I feel like that would be weird for me to do.
Yeah, probably.
Isn't that weird?
I don't know. Maybe not. I listen to him.
Well, you edit them. Like I
Yeah.
don't. I'm like a co-pilot here. I'm just, I'm in the back seat
you
napping.
don't have to listen to him. That's okay.
Maybe I'll start listening to the thing that I ask people to listen to. I don't ask anyone to listen to this. God. I want to talk to you about... I want to hear more stuff about your childhood, but in a specific vein of like urban legends that we were told as kids, because I feel like there's probably some similar ones, and I've been hearing a lot of them lately that I didn't really think about.
Like what?
No, just like...
I don't know any urban legends.
You don't know any?
No, just Bigfoot.
That's not one. I want to know like county-specific ones.
There isn't any county-specific urban legends.
No, I'm sure there is.
Is that really what you want to talk about?
No. I just thought of that and was like, that could be cool.
Yeah.
But no, I wish there was one.
Where are you going next week? What are you starting next week?
College. I'm starting college. Every time you ask me something like that, I go like,
Where are you going? Where are you going to school at?
San Jose State University, everyone.
What are you majoring in?
I'm majoring in zoology. Just kidding. I'm majoring in film.
I was like, F you.
Radio, television. Why, are you majoring in that?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't even know you had a major. I thought you were just like an aimless arrow. Like in a good way. Like, no, like I just like
it's
thought
okay.
you
I
were
only decided recently.
like,
I'm an aimless
like
arrow.
right now?
No, not right now. Like,
Mr. No Job over here.
Yeah.
She's into-
no, like last semester.
That's cool though.
So you're going to San Jose State, big
Studying
boy.
film,
big boy
radio,
college.
television, and film. So this is right up my alley now.
Are you excited to go to San
I'm
Jose?
half-heartedly excited about it. Not San Francisco, San Jose.
I said San Jose.
I think you said San Francisco.
No, we'll hear it back in this.
85% of my hearing is gone.
This thing tells no lies. This camera and recorder tells no lies.
You can edit it to make it. So we're gonna get back over it, and you're gonna hear like you're gonna go to that, and you're gonna go San Jose, and then so yeah.
Second time that joke's been made this podcast.
Really? Oh yeah, call back. But really, I'm half-heartedly excited. I don't know how totally to feel about it.
Yeah.
Because I'm excited to be doing things for my major. I feel like I grounded out at community college.
Yeah.
I served my time. Not that I ever worked that hard or anything. I mostly was just there every day. I'm excited to be around people who are doing the same thing as me, but at the same time, I'm not.
Why not?
Because I kind of liked being like when people would go like, "Oh, what are you majoring in?" And I'd be like, "Film." They'd be like, "Oh my gosh,
Oh yeah.
tell me about a movie." And now I'm gonna be like, "Film." And they'll be like, "Yeah, I'm." Yeah, I'm mostly just gonna focus on cinematography, and I'll be like,
Cool. Yeah, I'm planning on making like a Casablanca, like a Hellboy mix. So it's gonna probably be
Casa
pretty-
Boy, it's gonna be called. Yeah,
Probably
my
gonna
movie is
be
kind of
pretty
like
cool.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
I'm really
It's a
only
Beautiful Mind.
I'm really only trying to make Oscar-winning movies. So
Yeah, I don't watch any movie unless it's playing at an art house theater.
in our house
I want
theater.
those people.
Are you?
No, but like I feel like
Now
I
you
come
are.
off that way.
Now
Like
you
when
are.
people talk to me, they're like, "What's your favorite movie ever?" And I'm like, just some real indie stuff, extremely goofy movie."
You know the classics.
The classics. I don't watch anything that's released by a major studio.
God, fuck
Uh,
that guy.
And then, like, if those kids, like, will be watching the movie, I can guarantee you, and, like, the Wilhelm scream will come on and someone will go,
Of course.
"Of course." Ugh. And I'll be like,
Still use the word.
"What?
No,
Like,
but that-
what was it, guys?" Like,
Yeah.
I won't know.
Sometimes, I don't know, sometimes,
I hate the people that I'm involved with.
sometimes though, like,
Like, I'm sure I'll meet one person that I like.
yeah, dude, honestly, that is like,
It'll be the teacher.
that is something that kind of like turned me off from going to film school.
Yeah.
Because
Big deal.
I went to like a something like like I don't know if it's like called an open house.
Oh, yeah, at Expression. They do that.
Yeah.
It's like an open house.
Yeah, I went and it was at Expressions. Yeah,
Mhm.
and dude, the people.
No
that were
offense to
there-
anyone who went to Expressions. If you grounded out and did that, awesome. Like, that school's
Yeah, I mean, there's
fine.
plenty of people that go to Expressions, but like that guy we just met, he went to Expressions.
Oh, yeah. It's like, it's a community thing, I think. It's like individual people, cool. But, like,
No, it's the opposite. I think the community is probably cool, but some of the individuals that make.
oh,
up the-
I more think, like, if I was one-on-one with someone that I liked that did that, I would think it was cool. But, like,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But I mean, like the reason, like what I'm saying is
it's
that
like a couple bad apples ruined the bunch.
it really wasn't. I don't know. It was probably. I mean, there was only like 10, maybe 10 kids there, at this like open house thing. So obviously that's not like a very like accurate.
It's not a great turnout
Yeah.
of Oscar winners.
Well, and it's
but
not.
granted, like,
and it's not an accurate like representation of the school. Like, you know what I mean? 10 kids to
Maybe.
represent like the hundreds of I don't know, hundreds of thousands of kids go there, but
were they all white?
I don't remember. But they were.
If they
all,
weren't all white, then it wasn't accurate.
they were all fucking weird. So they were all weird, and it was just like, I would never want to. And they were talking about the things that we would have to do, and it's like, you get together with these people, and you write a script, and then you go and you work with these people to like make the movie, and then you go and work with these people to do whatever, and it's like, dude, these kids in here, these 10 kids, I don't want to be in a group with any of these kids. Like, I would not want to team up with
No
any
way.
of these people. They're all just like dude, they didn't seem cool or fun, and maybe that's just me being judgmental, which it is a little bit judgmental because I never got to meet them.
I'm super judgmental.
But it was like, dude, like just the vibe that they were giving me and the questions that they were asking, and just like
Yeah, you're all about vibes. I know that.
everything about it was just like. Let
Let me tell you about my couple experiences that I've had with
vibes.
young people.
Okay.
The first film class I ever took in my life outside of high school was at Las Positas Community College, and it was fucking awesome.
And it was what was the class?
It was sound and film, but it was really more of a general overview of film and analysis class. It was just sound and film on the curriculum.
So it wasn't like making films.
It was like analyzing them and watching a lot of them,
studying
kind of
them. Okay.
building up your repertoire. So yeah, and the first day it was cool. I knew the class was going to be really cool. My friend Candy was in the class, which I found out halfway through the semester after me and Candy had become friends, and I glanced at the classroom and went, "Oh, it was a big room. It was it was also in like the largest hall that we have, which is a lecture hall with like movie theater seats and like 3 giant screens. So it was basically like twice a week I got to go to the movies for free.
Yeah, it's cool.
Not for free. Paid a lot of money to take the class. More than if I had gone to the movies. But it was really cool.
Yeah.
It was really fun. I got to watch a lot of movies I wouldn't have seen otherwise. A lot of them became like movies that I really admire. But the first time I saw Casablanca was in that class. Not overrated. Actually really good. I mean, fine. Like, it's fine.
It's an old movie.
It's really good. Watch it. It's really good.
I've seen it.
Oh, okay. Well, it is an old movie.
Yeah.
Grain of salt. Anyway, so the first day of class goes swimmingly. It's very nice. It's also in our spring semester, so it starts off in the winter. The second day of class, I noticed this one fellow walking on his way to our class.
Do you want to tell the story?
A little bit. Yeah, I do. I don't care.
Okay.
I made my opinion known.
Okay.
So just so everyone knows. And it was pouring rain. It was pouring rain. And I see this guy walking, no hood or anything. I don't know why. He had a hood on his jacket, but he didn't put it up.
Didn't want to mess up his hair.
No, it doesn't. It was soaking wet. Anyway, so he was walking in the rain, and I knew that he was in that class. So I just swung over to the side of the road, and was like, "Get in! Like, I'll drive you up the hill to class. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, like it's raining. I'll help you out.
Yeah, let me help you out."
Well, let me say something I think that's cool. I respect that because a lot of the times people, like, it's one of those things where it's like, I know you're in the class and you know I'm in the class, but we still act like we don't know each other. Mm-hmm. A lot of the times that happens.
I don't think he knew I was in the class.
Oh, well, it's cool that you didn't let that affect, like, helping him out.
I felt really bad. Like, it was pouring rain. Yeah. And I'm lucky I had, like, a shitty car, but I had a car.
Yeah.
And I was dry. And what else could you ask for? So I pulled over, and he got in the car, and I introduced myself. Hey.
And he just started
masturbating. And he just ripped his dick out. Boom. Which I was intimidated by. It was way bigger than mine. And he just, like, dry rubbed in my car, and I left him in there, and then when I came back out, he was napping in my car. His hand's still on his dick.
And
his dick was rubbed raw. So I sold the car with him in it to a scrapyard. They pressed it down.
He's a little cube now. And
but anyway, so we get in the car, and we, like, exchange
names
and
information,
and then he rolls straight into so you know why Christian Bale wasn't the best Batman? And I was like, I thought he was. I don't know why. He was like, he wasn't believable as a Bruce Wayne. You know who would have been better? Tom Hardy would have been better. And I was like, cool, man. All right. And that was fine. Until like 45 minutes later, when he had explained to me who he would cast for every single DC hero who had ever existed ever, half of which I didn't know. And that was fine too. I was just like, holy shit, this guy, like, won't leave me alone. And then, flash forward to halfway through the semester, maybe a little before halfway, he has sat next to me every single day of this class and just talked through the entire class. Like, while the movies are on, he would, like, be saying something, and I was like, okay. Like, he would he argued with me about why Patch Adams wasn't a good movie because it wasn't realistic to the guy who was Patch Adams' real life. They added a love interest in when didn't even have that, and I was like, it's a movie. Like, holy shit, dude. Like, and it was so much of that. Every single day, he would just argue with me. And it wasn't like passionate arguing. I would just go like, look, man, I think that movie was fine. Like, okay, cool. You know what? Tom Hardy might have been a fine Batman.
He wasn't Batman, though.
But he wasn't. So sorry. Who was like the best Robin, and I was like, cool, man. And like, it wasn't like we would argue, it was just he would just talk at me and I wouldn't even look at him. I would just sit there like
Okay, so that's one experience. So that kid,
he dropped the class because he didn't do any of the work, and then I saw him randomly on campus. He was like, hey, I dropped the class, and I was like, oh, cool,
thank you.
Yeah. I never saw him again. I was like, it got to the point where I was like, dude, look, I don't care. Like, I'm really sorry. Like, in class, like, in the middle of it, I leaned over in the middle of a movie and was like, I don't care. I'm trying to watch this. I haven't seen On the Waterfront. Like, I want to see this. Please stop. I don't know Marlon Brando's shoe size, and you do. Cool. Thank you for your 60-page comic book script about a Dracula vampire. It was not good. Like, 10 pages of it was like, what the fuck? Like, anyway, sorry. If you ever see this, you knew. I told you that I didn't like what we were talking about. Second experience, very similar, was my first day of San Jose State's orientation.
You got to meet the film kids there.
Yep. Specifically one. One was cool. There was one person.
One cool one.
Let me tell you, the group was 6 people, which was like very disheartening. And 2 people were like, oh, well, we're in the theater department, which is sectioned with this. And I was like, oh, cool. So they weren't really there for film. And the other 2 said, I only got in here on a film major so I could transfer to another major. So there was really... I counted wrong. 2 theater kids, 2 people who wanted to switch majors. Camera guy. Axel, fuck. Camera guy, and then a guy who I very briefly chatted with who seemed fine.
Yeah. Do something about that.
Yeah.
What?
I was so frustrated. I was like, Axel, come on, and he turned around and just went back to the door, and I was like, no.
And we're back.
Okay, so anyway, so that sucks. Also, I'm sure the department. I'm sure my experience at San Jose is going to be really cool.
Yeah,
and
I'm sure the
film,
department is bigger than just those people.
Yeah, and it was there was multiple days of orientation, but when you only see 6 people, it's kind of cool because it's oh, the class is going to be small, maybe really intimate.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's holy shit, the amount of people that I get to work with is very limited.
Yeah.
If I don't gel with these people,
it's bad. You don't have very many opportunities to gel.
I don't. But anyway, so
yeah, that's how it was at that.
Yeah,
expression.
so
and it was that was too much for me. I was like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah, so they sort us. They sort us into our majors, and they say hey, we're going to take you to talk to an instructor for your major. And I'm like, cool, this is going to be really good. And I get in my line of 6 people. And immediately, the first person in the line turns around and goes, so you're RTV? And I was like, yep. And he was like, I don't remember his name. I don't know. He was polite enough. But
that character was a real guy.
Yep.
Okay.
And he was like, I'm mostly in here to do cinematography, camera work. And I was like, cool.
Cool.
So I was like, all right, let's chat about this.
Yeah.
What movies do you like, man? Well, I'm more of a comic book person. My favorite Batman, I think Christopher Nolan's Batman just had the worst cinematography. And I was like, what? Here we go.
He's a fucking retard.
I was just like, I asked you what you like. You told me something you disliked. Thank you. So then we do the walk to our building, and he is just talking at me about, again, I love superheroes, and I love Batman so much. But holy shit, I wanted to never ever see anything having to do with it again. And all he would not, I was like, oh, I think Wes Anderson is my favorite director. I think he's really good. And he was like, yeah, his cinematography leaves a lot to be desired. And I was like, okay. You have a positive thing to say about someone? Are you the best cinematographer in the world?
Yeah, what the hell?
Are you?
That's so
Are you being paid to do that?
Yeah, dude.
Probably not.
Idiot.
And I'll watch a movie. I'm guilty of it too, where I'll go, that sucked. I could have written that, but I didn't.
Yeah.
They still made a movie that I didn't.
Yeah.
And so I'm just as much of an asshole, I'm sure, as this kid didn't know he was.
Yeah, dude, that is something that I think about kind of a lot. Avril and I, we were going to do that movie review thing, and we did it, but then we did a couple of them, and like I was thinking about it, and it's like, I don't know. I mean, I like, if I was to do that, I would make it less about like reviewing a movie and more about just like less about saying whether the movie was good or bad or whether or not you should somebody should see
I liked it.
Yeah, just like talk more about like just like talk more about it as like a finished piece of art, like
Yeah.
like respect it and
Not here's what I would change.
yeah,
but,
here's
like,
what's bad about it, and here's what's like what they did wrong. Like
here's the ingenuity of it. Like,
yeah,
that's
like,
what it should be.
And like, cause dude, it still took like a long time, a lot of money, and a lot of hard work to make something. And like you said, like that kid's not a professional cinematographer.
Yeah,
like
he's not.
like how does he have any merit to say what's good and what's bad? And that's something where it's like, oh, you know, maybe I shouldn't like make a channel devoted to like reviewing movies, because it's like, what the fuck, I don't make movies. Like I mean, I would like to, but it's like I don't make them. Like, I'm not the best filmmaker. Like, who am I to say whether something is good or bad?
Yeah, no, for real.
And everybody, and you could have your opinions. Like, if you didn't like something, then there you go. But like,
that's fine. Don't like something.
but I wouldn't like. But that's like something. At least with the movie review thing, it was like, it's good or bad. You should or shouldn't see it. Like, no, just go and watch it. Decide for yourself whether you like it or not. Like, don't let somebody like who has nothing to do with the movie tell you whether or not you should see it like that. And I don't know, that always seemed a little weird.
Yeah, that's what bothered me the most, is I felt like there wasn't a lot of positive things going on. Maybe it was just a bad day for him. It was pouring rain outside, and I don't think he had a car either. I didn't offer him a ride. I saw that real quick.
Learned your lesson.
I knew. I was like, holy shit, I bit the cyanide capsule as soon as he was like, I was like, God, nope, I don't want to be your friend. He was, whatever.
So funny.
Yeah, that's a real thing.
Says so much about somebody.
Yeah, and it sucked because the other guy who was like in there for film, we were like sitting in the class. They gave us pizza.
Ooh.
Yeah, they gave us pizza. And it was fine. We were like sitting in there, and it was all kind of silent, minus the guy who was still talking to me. And in the middle of him talking to me, I like turned to the guy next to me and was like, "So you're like an RTV major?" And he was like, "Oh yeah." And I was like, "What made you do it?" And he was like, "Well, I was a business major, but I figured I'm paying for school, so I just got to do something that I want to do." And I was like, "That is exactly what I said."
Yeah.
Like, that's awesome. And then cool. I was like, yeah, "So what is your favorite?" And then like the teacher came in and I was like,
That guy seemed cooler though.
Yeah, and I didn't get to talk to him too much after because I was just like, all right, well, I'll see ya. Like, maybe we're going to the same school in a 6-people department. I think we'll be okay.
Yeah.
I think I'll run into you once. I'll catch your name then. I'm excited because it's small, and that's cool. And
I wonder how small it actually is going to be. Like,
yeah, because that
I mean,
should be cool.
I mean, they say they said that thing was mandatory, right? Having to go to that thing.
Yeah,
but I bet a lot.
There's multiple days. Oh. No, if you don't go, you don't get in.
Oh, really?
Like, they revoke, yeah.
Wow.
There was a whole lot of BS extra money stuff.
Yeah.
But whatever, I get it. But I'm excited. Okay. Yeah, I'm not excited because the people that it attracts, the people, not to generalize, but the people that art communities attract and music communities attract, I don't typically like too much.
Yeah.
Theater people, you're too high energy for me, and I don't get it. That's fine. Like, be like that on stage, but come off stage and understand that
not everybody,
I don't care.
Not everybody's at that level.
Yeah, and maybe it's just me because I try to operate on such like a low level that I'm always just kind of like... Like, in my theater class, people would like be saying, just yelling things around me, and I was just like...
Okay.
The whole time. Yeah, and they would go like, "Oh, do you want to do that with us?" And I would go like,
no.
"What? No."
So are you nervous about going?
I am. I'm very nervous. Big boy college for Austin. It hit me the other day. I was like, "Whoa!" Like, I'm going to real school now. Like, not that Las Positas, not knocking it again. It was a cheap way for me to get where I am, and I'm happy that I did it.
Yeah.
But this is the big time. Like, I'm working with people on things that matter now. Building a portfolio and a resume on stuff that I've done.
Yeah. I
have to do internships, which is going to be so sick. I'm so excited about that. I'm so excited about the aspects that are for me, which should be all of it. But and I'm excited to get in the lecture class and just learn a lot more about the history of film and stuff, and really like gel and find out what it is that I really dislike about that group, and then not be that.
Yeah.
Because I think I am part of that group just by being the way that I am.
Yeah. by having the interest and likes that you have.
Well, and it's not even that because we just talked about how we don't want to knock a movie because it's a movie still, but I'll do it hard. Like I can list you more things that I hate than I like, and that's a problem.
Yeah, I mean, and there are some movies where, like Transformers 4, I just couldn't stop hating on that movie.
Which is fine. And you know what? Like, Mark Wahlberg's got Wahlburgers coming out. That looks great. It's a new reality show. I think he does Entourage, right?
I don't know.
Good for you. Entourage movie's coming out, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I like him in every other thing.
Entourage.
I like Mark Wahlberg, but just Transformers 4.
I'm impartial. I always think that I don't like him, and then I see him in something, and I go, what the hell? Yes, I do. I do like him. Like, what's wrong with me? That's another thing. I'm a very film person about Mark Wahlberg. About certain actors, I just like get on my high horse like I'm like better than them, but I'm not at all.
No,
not even close. I'm not even like in the same league as them.
Yeah. Oh shit! What was I gonna say? What were you just talking about before Mark Wahlberg?
Why I'm nervous.
Oh no! What I was gonna say was that I'm interested to see like. Well, I guess I'm just interested to hear about film school.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to film school.
State film department. Like it's not like a dedicated...
It's not like a dedicated
I guess it is. I'm going to have a degree in film.
Yeah.
Specifically writing, which I'm really excited about. I'm going to focus on that.
That's cool.
I think I'm going to focus on that. I might get there and completely change my mind about what I want to do. All I know is I want to do film. I want to go to school for film.
Thinking long term, what I think is also cool is that like hopefully we'll have a degree at the end of it.
I hope so.
I mean, I'm not saying I think you will be able to get a degree. Obviously, it's just you can get one. You have all that you need to get one. But like something might come up and you might not.
I have a brain and I got some money.
Yeah, you might not. You might not.
I have a pulse and some money. I can get a degree.
Yeah, you might not. Something might happen to where I don't know. Things just change, so it might come to a point where you're like, actually, this isn't what I want to do. I don't know, but. It'll be kind of interesting to see like where, and obviously we're two different people, so there's different factors that go into it, but like you having a film degree, how much that helps you, and then me not having a film degree and seeing how much that
I want you to be way more successful than me so everyone could see and say like, you don't need to fucking go to college. Fuck that.
But like it's not even about like success, like, oh, I beat you, bro, I didn't. It's not even like that. It's just like I'm just curious to see like
that's what it's about for me.
Like if it's like I'm just curious to see like if we both try to get the same thing, and then it comes down to like, and then it comes down to like, well, you have a film degree, so you're gonna get it. Like I want to see if that ever happens. Like, and just be like,
that would be such a sour thing.
But like,
but
think about it though. That technically is how it should be. I mean, it's not how it should be, but that's like how like society says it.
I don't think that's how it should be at all.
I don't either. But that's what it is. That's what everybody tells you. Like, if you get a degree, if you go to college and you get a degree, you're more likely to get what you want to get at the end of everything.
You know what I think that is? I think that is true. You are more likely to get.
And so, if that's true, what people say is true, then if we come to that position, then you should get get it.
But you want to know why I think that is? I don't think it's because when put in the same position, they'll pick the guy with the degree. I think it's because the guy with the degree knows more people who have those jobs. Because he's been worked in a formal environment around it rather than the person who was like freelancing and then made something really good. They made it on their own merit where this person has sort of like a ladder that they can work with.
There's kind of like the networking.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's a big part of it,
which
is fucked.
That could be it. Like we're both going for the same thing and the guy in charge of it, you happen to be in his class
and he goes like
back in 2015 and he would
and
then I'm like fuck shit.
Oh yeah. Blue look. No, yeah, he goes blue look and you go, oh yeah, and I'm like, what? And he goes, oh, you changed a lot.
Yeah, man, we all, you know what they say, man.
You know what they say when in Rome. And he's like,
dude, I don't think that has
so
to
you must be Buckowitz then to me. And I go, yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah, no.
I don't know. That'll be cool though. I think
that is a cool thing. I do like the idea. I like that I'm gonna go do something that's completely different than I think what you would want to do though. Like, not that you wouldn't want to write or something, but like I don't know that that's necessarily what you're passionate about, is it?
What, writing?
The writing aspect of it.
No, not really.
It's
kind of a lot of work.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like to write. I like to write in like in not a Like, I don't like
Like
actually,
not like a formal.
I don't actually want to sit and write everything down. Like, I like to, like, well, I like what goes into writing, like thinking and like coming up with
Yeah.
ideas and like figuring things out, figuring out different paths in different situations, and like making up different characters and making up an entire world. I love that aspect of the whole thing. But to actually sit down and then have to like, okay, now I gotta type
To
it
sit
all
down
out.
at the table with the guy who's like,
Yeah. Okay, so I think we should
with
maybe
his
have
fucking
this.
ironic hat and his like
Yeah, like that, like that,
Quentin
like
Tarantino T-shirt,
like
I'm
that, like the actual,
yeah, you love film.
the actual like writing part of it. I don't like, but I do actually really enjoy like the coming up with the ideas and
the coming up with the ideas,
all that part.
and like the spitballing, riffing with you. That's like one of my favorite things to do. When I sit down and like write something, it's either I write it and I go like, oh my god, this is. I'm so happy that I got this out. Like I can't wait to rework this. Or I write it and I look at it and I go, oh, and I delete it all.
Yeah, no, like the other day, like I sat down and I wrote out the thing that me and Avril are gonna try to do, and that was really
Yeah.
gratifying. Like at the end, yeah, it was pretty graphic. No, I'm just joking. And I wrote it all out, and I had all the ideas in my head, and then I was like, okay, I just need to like get them out so that I can like look at them and like sort through them and
Yeah.
like, figure them out. And so like I wrote out like a script, and I wrote out all the actions.
That one's full. How's that one full already?
I have no idea.
What were you saying?
Just saying that I do like writing. I don't know.
Yeah, no, okay. It's like the glorious part about writing is the like spitballing. It's like, yeah, and you're getting ideas rolling, and that's really cool. But when it comes down to like, let's hash it out fully, that's when it's like, ooh, this is
Even that to me is fun. Like just the literal sitting down and actually typing in. Is
Oh, yeah,
the
that's
part
what I
that
mean, like
the
the-
part that I don't
like,
like. But actually, like hashing out an idea, like typing something out and then saying like, that's not gonna work, but coming up with something different. That even is exciting to me. Too.
Yeah.
Like, even if I have to delete everything, it's still.
Depends on what idea I'm working with. I flash through stuff all the time. But one thing I do like to do, because one reason that I picked film specifically and like writing is because like I always kind of have like a dialogue going on in my head about what I'm doing, and I like just think about ideas for stuff all the time, and I lie a lot. So I figured like, well, that's just like lying for money. So I
don't think it's really anything like that.
nah, I mean like it's making up stories, which is most of my lies are very grandiose, exaggerations, I suppose, of things that happened to me. So it's kind of like that, I guess, and that just seemed appealing to me. And then I just started carrying like a notebook around with me everywhere, and I fill it up with something dumb every day, and I can go back and read it and go like, oh, that is a good idea, or I can go like, oh, it's, you know what, I was just in the moment. And I like that aspect of it too, is like the initial like everything seems good, write it down, and then go back and look at it.
Yeah. What were you saying though about like you? Because we got onto this topic because you were gonna say something about how we want to do different things.
I like that aspect of it because I feel like we're not going to be competing for the same thing, and we can work together,
yeah.
like as much as we would want to, and it wouldn't ever be like a
Conflicting. It
wouldn't be conflicting ever, and it's also not like a dependent thing because we can both do the things separately.
Yeah.
It's just a lot easier to do it together, and it's usually better.
And it's more fun.
And I like that, especially because film is like a very collaborative thing, and if I did it on my own, it would be bad. I need someone checking me. Otherwise, I get wrapped up in one stupid thing. And
That's funny that you say that because I would want it to be, if I could.
just do it on your own.
Yeah.
Really? Nah.
Yeah.
I like to be able to throw something off someone.
That
and say, like, hey.
yeah, that is cool because the actual like, I guess collaboration is fun when it's with somebody that like you know and that you like. Like it's fun with you, but like if like I think about it constantly, like dude, I don't want to be in a situation where I don't know anybody and like I don't know, it's just like
I'm worried about that with the school, like where they go like, all right, everyone get into groups and make your movie, and I go like, hey guys, what do you like? And they all like tell me what they don't like, and I go like,
okay, we're not really
I hate Wes Anderson, and I go like,
yeah,
what?
I don't know, like
man, Star Wars is overrated, and I go like,
Star Wars is overrated.
What?
I'm just joking.
Oh, God. No,
fuck that shit.
I am very excited. I'm just excited to go to college. I don't know why. It just feels so lame, but I am.
That's not lame. That's cool. You should be excited about it.
I genuinely am. Like, I just feel like it's just going to be cool to be able to, like, drive. Number one, I'm excited because I love to drive by myself and just like zone out in my car. I think I'm addicted to that catatonic state you get in. I think the chemicals it releases in my brain. I think I might be addicted to that because I like to just drive on my own and just zone.
I'm addicted to the smell of my beard.
It doesn't smell good.
To each his own.
Dude.
It's easy to see the plank in someone else's eye.
The what?
What? The
plank? What does that mean?
I don't know.
Is that the term? I think you might be saying it wrong.
That's what's funny about it.
I've never heard that before in my life.
I had neither until my friend said it to me, and I was like, I don't think that's a real thing.
Beauty is in the eye of the beer holder. That's right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to go to college. I'm just being a dork about it too. Driving there every day is gonna be cool. My classes are at night, which is not cool.
Yeah, how does that? That's weird.
Well, I got a late registration.
Another
because
thing that's
being
gonna
a transfer
suck.
student. Another thing that sucks is the campus is really unsafe. I'm gonna be there at night. I get a text message every day about some fucking assault or robbery on the campus. So I was like,
serious?
mm-hmm. So I'm gonna try to make myself look as intimidating as possible.
You're gonna need some tats.
I'm gonna get a throat tattoo first.
Yeah, maybe some.
I was thinking
wire.
throat and hands so that I can wear long sleeves and people think I'm fully tatted out, but I won't be.
Yeah.
Denim vest with like some sick patches and stuff, but also some cool knife cuts in it.
Mm-hmm. I'll cut your eye so you've got a scar.
Do it, yeah. Or maybe just an eye patch. No, the scar.
The eye patch is cool though. It leaves a little bit more up for the mind. A little bit more.
No, because it's like, who are you that you couldn't afford a glass eye? Like, the patch is like, the cut is like, I don't care. Like, look at this scar that I have.
Maybe get a cut and then also put a scar over it, so that the cut is just like bleeding out from under the scar, under the patch. And then that's
but really though, I do San Jose State. Not knocking you, San Jose. It's not the safest campus in the world. I get a text message every day confirming that for me. And that's cool. Like, whatever. I'll just have to be careful.
Dude, yeah. Wow. That's crazy, man. Like,
I'll be the person sprinting across campus like, I'll get to everyone in my classes sweating. And then every time someone comes up and goes, hey, Austin, I'll immediately gun out in their mouth. What?
Oh, man, that's crazy. That's like, you're doing like college and like furthering like your education and like doing everything right that you're supposed to do.
What is cool? What?
And then I'm over here like, I'm not gonna go to college. Oh, and by the way, I just quit my job and like I'm not doing anything that anybody tells me to do.
No, that's a cool thing. You're doing it.
Hopefully.
See, okay, if that was my way of doing it, if that's how I thought I was going to do it, then I would do that.
Yeah.
It's just I look at college and say, you know what, this is how I think I'm going to do this. I think there's value in this for me.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go and do it.
Yeah.
I think if college wasn't a huge thing for people and you like didn't have to go, I think I would still go. I think I'm a person oriented for it. Like I've done fine in school.
Yeah.
I like to have discussions about things with like my peers that like I could only have in a classroom setting. I floated the idea of maybe being a film teacher for a little while in my brain.
Yeah, dude, I've thought about that. Like,
okay,
dude, it would be so sick. This is what I want to do. I want to be a film. I want to teach at Granada. I want to just take over the video productions classroom at Granada.
Why Livermore? Why?
I like Livermore.
Like that's a fine thing. I don't know why.
I don't know why either. I just don't.
You don't have to know why.
I just don't like. I do know why. I just like familiarity. I just don't like the idea of like changing a bunch of things. Like I don't know. Like that's scary. Like just like going somewhere else. Like I just like have gotten to know so many people in Livermore, and just like I just know Livermore very well, and I just know like what it has to offer and what it doesn't have to offer, and I know it geographically, and I just know like. I just know it. Like I've just like it's like working towards something, and then like once you get to it, you're like, nah, I don't want it anymore, and you like go somewhere else. That's what moving out of Livermore is like to me. Like if you were to like work towards film in college, like I'm getting my film degree, and then you get it, and then you're like, oh, I'm gonna go. I don't fucking know. Do anything other than film.
I'm gonna go be a manager at
Yeah, that's what moving out of Livermore, a place I've lived for a long time. I don't know how many years, 15 years or something. I don't know.
You moved here from Antioch when you were in the second grade. 6 going on 7.
Oh wait, so I don't know. A lot of years, 13, 14
maybe
years?
7 going on 8.
It's like I just know it, and I just like it, and it's a nice area, and I don't have to worry about crime. Like I don't have to worry about like walking around at night. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
and I'm not intimidating. Like,
Yeah, like you're just going to school where there's like, or you're getting.
I had a
text
conversation with Jason today about how badly I wanted a sweater with a thicker collar.
He is prime ass whooping material. For
Yeah,
some,
like you're gonna see me on this podcast with a couple shiners and like some teeth missing, and I'm like, I wouldn't give them my Batman comic book that I was reading.
Yeah.
Or
I don't know. Yeah, so I don't know. I just want to stay here. It'd be cool to just like teach other Ryan.
Well, that's cool, but
and just because it's already like.
do you want to do something else?
What do you mean?
Like, do you want to go like do other things before you do that, or do you just is that like your plan?
I don't know.
Because you do need a credential to teach, which means you do have to go to college.
Yeah, I know. Or I can just like.
No, it doesn't work that way.
I could just like.
Whatever you're working.
I could do like a Goodwill Hunting kind of thing. You know,
So
like,
you'll be the janitor, and then you'll like go in and like edit some kid's video, and they go, "Hey, you get out of here!" And you like run off real quick.
and then they like watch and like, what the fuck was that guy
And
doing?
they go,
and then they're like,
"He's the human genius."
yeah, I know. I do know you need a credential, and I do know you need to go to school to be a teacher, which
I
is
trust
which
that
is
you know
why
that.
which is probably why it was a short-lived idea, which is why it was like, oh yeah, I'll be a teacher. Oh wait, never mind. I don't want to be a teacher. Fuck that.
I could maybe do it. I was thinking
Yeah.
like
And I was thinking also just because like I would be like. This is probably what like everybody thinks about everything that they're like when they say they're going to be a parent or when they say they're going to be like a teacher or when they say they're going to do anything with kids or like I'm going to be better than what I had, like that type of thing. Like I can't wait till I'm a parent. Like I'm going to do better than my parents did. Like I can't wait. I want to be a teacher. Like I want to like do better than the teachers that taught me. Not that like the video production.
that's so funny because the reason for me being a teacher is the opposite. Is I was like I had 4 such great teachers in my life that have like that I'm still like I talk to and I'm friends with now that I would want to do that so I could have like that impact that they had on me with someone else because like the reason I want to do what I do is because of those 4 people meeting me in that sequential order. Like that's what shaped me to be like this is probably what I'm gonna go to school for.
Maybe I'm more of a pessimist because like I also had I'm pretty sure all the same teachers you're talking
probably
about.
at the same time.
Not the same time.
Miss Anderson.
Yes.
Mr. PW.
Yes.
Mr. Hart.
We had him at different times, and we never had video productions together, did we?
Yes, we did. We sat in the cubicle all the last semester of our senior year of high school.
We did? What did we make?
Apple a Day.
Oh, yeah!
Apple a Day, Super Punch.
Oh, yeah.
That
okay.
was
I remember
it.
all that. Yeah.
Every day, PW, hey guys, working on anything?
What are you working on?
No.
Yes,
But we have
PW, we're working on it.
How did you guys get on YouTube?
Okay, so yeah, it is all the same features. Maybe your 4th teacher is different.
One.
Miss
Teacher
Anderson?
English. New theater teacher.
Yeah, I didn't have her.
Ooh,
but,
and Garupa, Jay Garupa.
But look, I had so you had 5, and I had 3 good ones.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think, what?
Maybe it takes 5. I had Mr. Hart 4 separate times, and I TA'd for him.
Yeah, I TA'd from 2.
Yeah, at my, like, request.
Yeah, but, like, I think I just had more negative teachers than positive ones.
Maybe just weren't the right mindset for it, you know?
I don't know. I feel like I was. I feel like I just got a lot of bad teachers.
Maybe. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, I don't know.
I just floated it because I was like, you know what, maybe I could do that. It's not what I want to do because I want to be successful with film very badly. I want to have this crazy, crazy life that I've wanted since I was a little child. And I don't think I'm going to relent on that. I think my plan, I want to go to school. I want to get my degree. And then I want to go to New York. I'm going to go to New York to do those internships. I'm going to figure it out no matter what. I'm going to end up doing that regardless of how I have to get there. Because I just think that's an important thing, and I've been kind of set on it now. And then I think I got to grind it out in LA, unfortunately. Not that I don't think LA is fine or anything, but I think that's just how you do it, unfortunately. That everyone thinks that, and you got to go be fucking tough about it, but that's it. And then, I would like to come back to the Bay Area and live here, I think. I like it a lot. I'd like to go some other places and travel a lot and see cool stuff. But I think ending up here around the San Francisco Bay Area would be cool. I like San Francisco and everything around here that much.
Yeah.
It just seems
that's
right.
That's why I want to stay here, because I like it that much, and I would love to just be able to not have to go to LA and New York.
Do it that way?
And
yeah.
do it like that. I would love to just be able to just make make stuff here.
I would love to not have to do that, but I feel like until I get to a point where I don't have to do it, I'm gonna make that my plan.
Yeah.
But I respect I know exactly what you mean, because it's like not ideal. New York is. I think that would be really cool, or I'll hate it. I don't know. I've never been there.
Well, I mean, dude, L.A. and New York. I'm sure I've never I've been to L.A., but I've never been to New York. But I'm sure that L.A. is just like the film department at San Jose State, but like times a trillion.
Oh yeah.
Like it's just gonna be all the same people there in L.A.
See, you know what? I don't know, because I think those people might not go there because they'd be like, oh, it's so mainstream film.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And you know what? I kind of have to look at it and say, like, look, I have to do all of these things because just by doing them, I am, like, ahead of 90% of the people.
Yeah.
Because most of the people who want to do things like we do say that they want to do them, but then they don't. And we did that for a very, very long time.
Yeah.
There was absolutely zero progress on the film front.
Well, I mean, I was doing it. I wasn't really... I guess I wasn't. I wasn't really finishing much.
Yeah.
Of anything.
Yeah.
But I was constantly, like...
It got past the thought, but it never fully
was finished.
It never blossomed.
Yeah.
Good word. And that's what I'm excited for. Honestly, like, I'm excited about where my life can go because of film. One of the reasons I picked film is because it's something that can take me all the places that I want to go.
Yeah.
Within reason. I like comedy enough to do that. I just want to spray bullets at the board of creativity, and when one of them hits, I'm going to go, awesome. This is my stepping stone to do everything else. San Jose is a beginning of that, I think. I hope. I get to take a lot of classes, too, on film history, alternative cinema, advanced screenwriting, all kinds of stuff. I also feel really good about it because I had to take a BS English qualification test, and I got 100% on it.
Wow.
Multiple choice and essay. I'm a genius. And that was after they almost forcefully ejected me from it for asking disrespectful questions about the test. Like, if I already took English and it transferred, why the fuck do I have to take this test and pay you $90? Like, and then when they said, oh, because we want you to write to San Jose's standard, I said, why don't you just not let my English credits transfer then?
Yeah. What the hell?
Little me that. And then they said, if you don't stop asking disrespectful questions, we're going to have to eject you from the test. And I was like...
And so then you fucking stopped.
And so and so then I just blew their brains out with it and was just like,
and rubbed your junk on it before you turned it in, right?
I did. Mm-hmm. Right before I walked up to it, and I put it down on the table and I went. But I mean, it was more like. It wasn't like as it wasn't dramatic. Actually, no, I just turned it in and was pissed. I just turned it in and then complained about it and then got my test results back and was like, I want to just walk the campus of San Jose now. Like,
yeah, I'm sure so many people got 100% on that test.
Probably not. It was relatively difficult.
Really?
Well, mostly because I felt like for some questions there wasn't a right answer. It would be like, which word best fits this? Like, if you were replacing them. And it would be like, the word was and all the words were like, differentiated, experimental, and like they wouldn't be connotations of the word in the parentheses that they were asking me to replace, and I would go like, what?
So you just guessed?
No, I would fine as is.
Oh.
Maybe that, or I would just circle it and write like, what the fuck? Are you okay? And I don't want to sound racist, but it was also really difficult for me because the woman who was telling us, through no fault of her own, had a very, very thick, what I would assume is Chinese accent. It sounded like it. Not that I'm super learned in the Asian accents, but it sounded like that. She also could not say her R's, so everything was an ah. So all of her R's were W's, and all of her L's were also W's. It makes it really difficult to hear people talk. And, like, that's not... I don't want to seem racist. I'm probably a little. But that was... It's difficult to hear instructions through that. So maybe she said no questions, and then I asked the questions, and that's why they were going to boot me. I'm just misinterpreting it. But, no, yeah, overall, I haven't really talked about it with anyone about being excited for San Jose State, but I really am. I'm really excited to just be going to film school.
Yeah, that's exciting.
I hope so. My plan is
for you.
to be super successful before I finish college, though. So I don't have to. That would be nice. You know? Just to not have to worry about things. It could be cool.
thought you said you were going to get a degree. You would get a degree no matter what.
Yeah, but not if I had like loads of money. I meant in like if like I lived in a world where like you didn't need a college degree to be successful.
Yeah.
I would still probably go.
Guess what?
Why are you what?
You do live in a world where you don't need a college degree to be successful.
Okay, yeah. Well, feasibly, like the old days where not everyone went to college. Some people just went straight to work for the factories and got their fingers cut off. You know? Yeah. Jason lives in the past.
Yeah.
He looks like he just rolled off the boat of an Amish community also. Or maybe like a Hasidic Jew.
Yeah, I'm working on my curls right now.
I can tell.
No, not really though. I hope it's not curling.
Another cool thing is I feel like no matter what I'm doing at San Jose, like, you can work with me on it and make it better, and that's a really cool aspect of it too.
Yeah,
like
go there but not actually go.
Yeah, like you'll get.
Yeah, that's something I'm
you
really
go
excited
there by
for. Just
proxy.
riding in your wake, I'm really excited for that.
It's not even riding in my wake. It's more like I go like, hey, this is Jason. He doesn't go here, but he does really well on this stuff also. And you get to put your name on all of it. It's not like all the stuff you do at San Jose usually goes to festival and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
So it's not like you wouldn't be getting credit for it. I would just be getting college credit for it, which does matter. I'm excited for the College X Games. Lots of rollerblading, lots of nacho cheese. I'm not excited for when my dad shows up in my class, and then he's my roommate.
And he still thinks it's the 70s.
Yeah, and he hits on the librarian when we're all at Java
Guava? Java Guava?
something. It was the coffee shop.
Java.
I'm excited to meet the hipster poet chick who snaps at you.
Yeah, she seems really cool.
Yeah. My big fat friend PJ's coming with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pauly Shore's coming with me.
Yeah.
And he's gonna go.
You're gonna take a little shortcut through a cornfield to get there?
Yeah, it isn't that.
And they just they're like on the road going this way, and then like, whoa, and then they're like there.
Yeah, and they go,
Okay.
whoa, check out the ladies. And then I want to be the Pauly Shore one. What am I talking about? I want to be like, have you noticed we're always like wearing gloves? And he always has the cheese all over him. He's like, yeah, it's the leading shower of cheese. And he's got like the tiny, tiny little underwear on that are like pink. And he like dances around all the time. And he just like rollerblades.
And he
and,
always
like,
wears like cool sunglasses.
yeah, he has the little round sunglasses, and he has like the World War I helmet saucer thing that he wears. And he's just cool.
As a helmet, yeah. Man.
Can't wait for the Gammas to try to recruit me for the College X Games. Can't wait till we go to the disco night at the cafe. Are you leaving?
Andy's already got his skateboard ready to go.
I do. Truth. College X Games. Although I am more of a rollerblader, I think. I'm more of a heelier.
A heelier?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are still.
I'm more of a moon shoes kind of guy, personally.
Moon shoes. I'm more of a sock and boppers kind of a person, competitively.
Yeah. Sock and boppers. You like sock and boppers. You choose sock and boppers. I choose Hulk hands.
The Hulk hands. Those are also cool. I'm not going to deny that. Sock and boppers, though, they're more fun than a pillow fight.
Yeah, they are. So, okay, so wait. What day exactly do you start?
Next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday.
So why don't... Wait, so... Okay, so this goes out on Friday. So why don't we try to do the next podcast on...
Wednesday night?
Is that going to be a lot? Is that going to be too much?
I'll be fine.
Or we could even try to do it Thursday night, and then I could just really, just go, just edit it fast.
Whatever's cool with
that
you.
way, then we can get, a first day, lowdown kind of thing.
I'll come in with my pens
With
and
your
everything,
bag,
hey,
your
guys.
book bag.
I think we should start so I rush in. I go I'm so sorry that I'm late.
And
or I skateboard and boom. Nah, I can't do that.
And you have a black eye, you got beat up, and your shit's been stolen.
No, the next one is you sitting in the middle of the table and you go, Austin's not going to be at this podcast today. Because he was shot in the head the first day of school.
Shot in the head.
He wasn't shot in the head. He was walking by campus eating a hot dog. He saw something that made him laugh really hard. He choked on it and he died.
Okay, yeah, so we'll do on Wednesday of next week we'll record the next one, and we'll get the lowdown, the first day at San Jose State University.
Austin cried from laughing at his own joke so hard that he fell over and hit his head on the pavement and he died.
Passed out.
He passed out.
Passed out. And just face down on the pavement.
And everyone thought it was too lame to be laughing at his own joke to do anything, so they just left him laying there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope that doesn't happen. You'll find out next week. Tune in next week for more Austin's College.
Oh, and also we filmed something else today.
That should be going up.
Yeah,
It's
soon.
probably not good.
Maybe not. Well, I'll see what it's like. Well, maybe you won't ever see it. Who knows? I'll put it up.
We got to do more of them. Put it up no matter what. It might be boring. We'll do more of them. Get excited about it though.
Yeah, it's a shorter kind of thing. Maybe like these podcasts come out on like Friday, so maybe this other thing we filmed today will come out on like Tuesdays or something. And we're gonna also try to do them once a week, just to like, I don't know, just if you don't like these podcasts, if they're too long for you, then you could go and you could watch the shorter ones maybe.
You know what we could do? We could do, since you don't have a job now and you have no reason to say no, other than you might not want to do it. You just ride with me to San Jose. Like, we'll do the CarCast on the way to
And
San
then
Jose.
what am I gonna do all day while you're at San Jose?
Dude, I have one class every day for like an hour each time. You would literally get there, sit there for an hour, and then I would be out and we would be in San Jose.
That would be kind of cool.
Yeah. Sometimes. Maybe sometimes.
Okay. Yeah, and I could just like sit there and like, I don't know.
You could both go. Oh, you work. Never mind.
And she goes to school too.
Yeah, working stiff over here.
Yeah, so I don't know. So that other thing will come out. We're calling it a car cast, and it's just we just filmed ourselves just doing what we're doing right here, but on the way to get something to eat.
A lot of it was eating.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut all that eating stuff out.
What?
Because it's boring as shit. Nobody wants to sit there and watch us eat Taco Bell for 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Yes,
it was
we got
good.
So yeah, that'll be up. I'll just put that up as soon as I get it done, and then we'll figure out a day to really to say we're gonna get them out.
This was cool.
But if you so you'll see that
ask me about this.
we got and then next week we'll come back and we'll hear about Austin's first day.
Austin's first day.
Oh
God, I hope I don't get bullied.
Yeah, so again, thanks for watching. We got a comment last time on our video, which was super sick. What's her name? Olivia?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you, Olivia. That was
Thank
very nice
you.
of you for commenting.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout
Coming
out.
straight from Canada.
Yeah, just thanks for watching.
I hope I don't get pantsed.
We'll be back or canned.
Or canned.
or shoved in a locker.
Ooh, wait, they don't have lockers. They might. Ooh, I don't know.
Watch out.
I hope I don't get roofied.
Yeah, that's
College
probably
can
a
be
more
crazy.
like serious college threat than like canned or pantsed or
No,
shoved
I
in a
did just
locker.
do a whole thing on alcohol. Most of it comes from alcohol, so if I'm offered any drinks on campus, I'll really think about it before I say yes.
Yeah, good thinking.
Good thinking.
Very responsible.
Thank you.
Yeah, so
it's gonna be cool.
All right, we'll be back next week.
Thanks for watching.
With another one of these.
Yeah.
See
I
you
hope
guys.
it's funny.
See you guys later. Bye.
I'm so hungry.
I'm so hungry. Ooh.
I didn't get anything from In-N-Out.
Ooh. I didn't get anything from In-N-Out.
What the fuck? This is why you don't have a job. God damn it, what is wrong with you?
I fucking hate these things. These fucking things are stupid. I don't want to do them anymore.
Yeah. God. I just want to see masculine.
All right.
When are we going to draw on this?